Hello, in today's video, I'm sharing 5 must-have beauty products under $20 that I think anyone would love. And actually, now that I think about it, these are all under $15, including my entire lip combination. I'll share it as well, even though it's not part of my official list. I love these products. I'm excited to share them with you. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, and let's get into these affordable products that I think you'll love. I'll start with what's on my eyes today. This is the Hello Berlin palette from Essence. I have talked about this, I think, just once on my channel, which is a travesty because I adore this palette. For less than $10, you get such versatility and quality. The shimmers are very flattering. They're not glittery or glimmery. They glide on beautifully. The mattes are blendable and creamy. Everything you want in a palette is in this palette. I love that you can stick to just this end of the palette and keep it neutral, which I've done plenty of times. You can also amp it up a little bit with these subdued greens, which I think work really well for any eye color. That's what I did today. I kind of had it neutral this morning, but then I added this lighter green just to kind of smoke out my outer third, and then I deepened it up with this green, which is a little bit more rich. What really does it for me for this palette is having both this deep brown and black included, because not only can you deepen up your eye look, but you can also line with them, and they line really nicely. So you can get a complete eye look from this palette from beginning to end and only need mascara. And not just one eye look. You can get so many versatile eye looks. You can use shimmer, you can use all mattes, a daytime look, a nighttime look, whatever you want. And it's a little bit different than just a straight up neutral palette because of those greens. I adore this. I think it's a fantastic buy that anyone could enjoy. With as many cream, stick, and liquid products that are being launched at us constantly, there are some that just stand the test of time. They stay in our makeup rotations because they're that good. This is one of those products. This is the Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush. The shade that I want to focus on today that I have on over powder foundation is called Nude Flush. There are a few key things I want to point out about this product and about this shade. The first is how easily it blends out, no matter if you're applying it over your skin, over foundation, or over powder products. I always apply a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I swirl my brush around in it a little bit so it's not too wet. And then I start dabbing it on my cheeks. That's exactly what I did today. It didn't remove any product from my cheeks, any of the makeup from my cheeks, or from my nose, because I did take it over my nose. Sometimes that happens with cream and liquid products. I love it when I find one that I can apply over powder, because sometimes that gives me that glowy finish that I want on my cheek that I don't want elsewhere. You know, I want to keep that mattified look, but I want a little bit of glow here. I may have one too much color for some of you, but I really wanted you to see what this shade looks like. The tone of it, the hue, because this is a shade that is neutral, that will go with anything. It'll go with a smoky eye, with no makeup, with a neutral look that I have going on that, you know, has a little bit of color to it. It will also go with very colorful looks. Usually when I see people talk about this product, I feel like it's in one of the pinks or the peaches. I don't usually see the nude, and this is my favorite shade in this line. And finally, how long this lasts. I just find this is a product that I can apply on top of other things, and it doesn't wear away during the day. It doesn't have to be sandwiched in between products for it to last. This is another product for less than $10 that I just think is fantastic, and plus it's gonna last you forever. Next up, we have the Revlon Colorstay Prep and Protect Primer with broad spectrum SPF 34. The reason why I think anyone could love this is because not only is it a primer that absorbs into the skin so beautifully and helps keep your makeup on for a really long time, but it's also got sunscreen. So it's a hybrid product, and when you massage it into the skin, it actually absorbs without leaving a white residue or white streaks. I remember a while back, before I had ever tried this, I just thought this was going to be a product for dry skin, and it does work so well on the drier areas of my face, but on my areas where I can get get some shine in my T-zone, it doesn't exacerbate that shine. I find this to hydrate really nicely. It feels lightweight. It does what it's supposed to do as a primer. It helps your makeup apply nicely and helps it wear longer throughout the day, but it also hydrates your skin and it helps minimize that shine breakthrough too, or I find it does that for me. This is just a really nice product at under $15 that I feel gets overshadowed by some newer, shinier products, and it's a good one. If you haven't checked it out, I think you should. When it comes to eyeshadow primer, I feel like a broken record. I think everyone needs to wear it under eyeshadow, even if you're only wearing a one and done shade. It helps your shadow apply easier, wear longer, look better, and not crease. Now, not all eyeshadow primers are created equally. Some are very drying, some just don't wear well throughout the day. They don't help with all the things that I just talked about. Good ones do, and even better ones have a little bit of a tint to them that helps even out redness and discoloration and veins and things like that. And that is what the Ulta Beauty Matte eyeshadow primer does. This is right around $12 for a full size, and that's what I'm holding up here. This is a different version. I'll talk about this in a second. You can see here on the back of my hand, or can you? It's almost invisible. It just glides on. It's very creamy and it settles down exactly the way it's applied. It doesn't dry down and emphasize any texture. It doesn't enhance dryness, but it evens out any imperfections on the eyelids, as you can see here from one eyelid to another. Now, I also enjoyed the tinted eyeshadow primer, which in my opinion should be called a shimmer eyeshadow primer because this has a sheen to it, kind of a pearly shade and sheen. I mean, you can see how much lighter this is than just the regular matte. This shade that I'm holding is actually called Champagne. Apparently they used to have more shades. If you have knowledge on this, let me know in the comments down below. This is the only shade that I see now. I have worn this as kind of a one and done eyeshadow look. It's very light on my light, medium, neutral skin, but it works if you're wearing it as an eyeshadow primer. If you have deeper skin than I do though, I need to have another shade in this, but the matte I think will work universally because it does have a sheerness to it. And I just realized I was holding that backwards. My apologies. But whether you get the matte or the tinted shimmer version, these work really well at doing what they're supposed to do. They are around $12. I think the quality is there and they're flattering. So many brands have come out with their version of Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, which is a great product, by the way. I use it. I love it. From the beginning, I have said that the closest affordable product to Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter is L'Oreal Lumi Lotion. I don't know if this came out before or after the Charlotte Tilbury product. I just know that I've tried other affordable products that were supposed to be similar, and this one beats all of them. I commonly will mix these products, I'm just going to talk about this type of product in general, in with my concealer under my eyes just to give that area a more flattering look, more hydrated look, if you will. I apply under foundation to give a little bit of glow. I mix it in with foundation. I'll apply on top of foundation. There's so many ways that you can use this product. You can use it on the body as well. So here, swatched on the back of my hand, I have L'Oreal Lumi Lotion in light on the bottom. In the middle, we have medium, and on top is Charlotte Tilbury in shade 3, just so you can see them compared. I do have two of these because I feel like, you know, Charlotte Tilbury that matches me pretty well falls in between these two. When I'm highlighting, I use the light one. When I'm mixing it in with foundation or using it under foundation, I use the medium shade, and sometimes I mix the shades together. I just love having two. This is a product that is less than $15 that I think could be much pricier. The quality is there. It looks beautiful. It wears beautifully, and it's so versatile. This fantastic pink nude lip combo that I have on today is the Milani Color Statement lipstick in nude cream. I know that's not a big surprise for those of you that have been following me for a while. The gloss that I have on top of it is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Bit of Honey. This is a new love for me. I've been absolutely adoring this shade and reaching for it a ton. I'll put the lip liner that I used with this down below too. I just don't have it in here in front of me and I can't remember the exact shade, but I will list it down below. Speaking of Charlotte Tilbury, have you tried her new foundation? What are your thoughts? Leave them down below. I'm giving you my thoughts in my most recent foundation roundup, along with a few other new foundation releases. I'll have it here if you want to check that out. I hope you found this video enjoyable and helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Bye.